We're up against Vitor Lugon, probably one of the best Brazilian players at the moment, who loves Pikarom. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get you. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at the Tailmon channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're gonna be playing with the Alolan Muk control that a ton of you really enjoyed during the Players Cup 4 qualifiers. That video was probably one of the most exciting videos that I had, one of the most exciting keys that I had. So I really recommend you go watch it if you haven't yet. But the main idea is to utilize Muk's adventurous appetite in order to evolve, look at your opponent's top 6 cards and discard item cards such as switches and air balloons. And that way, along with Absol's Dark Ambition ability and Galar Mine, you can make it so that you can trap something in the active by making the retreat cost of both active Pokemon to more. Now, you have Altaria as well to try and wall your opponent's Pokemon, depending on what they have. You have Mowal GX's Captivating Wink ability in order to bench something from them and make sure that you have something to trap, along with Crushing Hammers and Giratina to remove energies as much as you possibly can, along with Munchlax to potentially recover those resources, recover the annoying things, right? To make your opponent or to force your opponent into weird situations where you just run them out of attackers or you trap something permanently, right? Obviously, boss's orders will be very important to trap something active, but if you can't trap something, you can also confuse whatever's threatening you and have them flip coin flips in order to try and attack you, along with a Lily's Pokédoll to not even allow them to pressure you. Now you also have Will with the Crushing Hammer to make it so you have a guaranteed energy removal, and we have Station to draw cards in the meantime. So it's a very complex deck for sure. It's a very fun deck to play, I think. I really do enjoy playing it. Alrighty, so we're up against Marihor. With this deck, I think I'm gonna choose to go second. I'm not super convinced, but decent, right? Decent enough hand. Metal, deck box, Arceus coin, could be ADP, could be LucMetal. It's probably one of those two, right? And my opponent sees the Swablu and should immediately assume Altaria, right? Which would be correct. Which would definitely be correct. So we'll have to see if we're up against ADP or if we're up against LucMetal. Seems like we're up against a fully blinked out deck, and it is LucMetal indeed. It is indeed LucMetal. So we find that out. Alternate art LucMetal. That's not a metal energy, a gold metal energy. That is. Okay, so my opponent missing a few, I guess. Alright, so denying energy, not the priority, honestly. It's actually gonna be just establishing Altaria for now until I get information that they have H-Slash. But I guess removing energy will still be important. Probably from this guy, because that's a more consistent attacker for my opponent. So we'll bench the doll as well. I'll go ahead and bring up the Swablu. And now I do like having the Pokemon to establish Altaria next turn, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Gormandize. See why I get no Pokemon, interestingly. You see a doll. So how am I going to win this game? I don't play the A-bomb, right? All right. Yep, easy peasy. My opponent decides to concede, as expected. I guess the addition of A-bomb would actually be decent in this, but we don't play any energy, so maybe not. Maybe not. We have to play like A-bomb and at least a couple energies, I guess. Alright, so let's go on to the next game. See what we can do here. Alright. Okay, solid start. We are going second this time around. I'm 100% sure using Snorlax this turn, so I'm playing the Snorlax that way I don't give information to my opponent on what I'm actually playing. And it is Urshifu, so this is where the Swablu could be a big player here. Okay, so we just see the attachment right there. Benching double Swablu is actually not super useful right here. And I don't have Mew. I do not have Mew. Yeah, benching double Swablu is actually not great. So I guess I'll tempt my opponent, right? Oh, you know what? I should have played the Crushing Hammer first. If I had done that, then I could have. If it was heads, then I could have gone double Swablu. If it was tails, then I would have just not gone for it. Yeah, that was my bad. So if at any point I manage to strip an Urshifu from all their energy, then I will definitely go ahead and bench the double Swablu ideally. We do get Marnie out of our hand, that's not ideal. This deck plays a ton of switching cards as well. Here's the energy. So goes for the rapid flow. Yep. That definitely slows me down quite a bit. Oof, that's awful, dude. It's actually quite awful. Okay, so I have to. Well, I don't have to establish station actually. Alright. I don't have to establish station, right? I'm gonna get rid of the doll and just establish Swablu. And then I just collect. Collecting for 2 is 1 less than I would get off of Station. So I think it's fine. And now with that Swablu, if I can evolve this turn on the Altaria, that's gonna be great. Because then my opponent will have a really difficult time dealing with that. A single Altaria might be game ending for him, for her. So I haven't been able to really focus on the control aspect of the deck so far, unfortunately. There's the attachment, there's the switch to see the boss. I'm digging for it. Well, there's an Urshifu. Well, there's the boss. Ah, jeez, man. 39 cards, perfect hand. Down 2 switches, however. Let's go like this. Let's put back you and you, I guess. And then I don't want to lose this turn if I can avoid it. Right. This is not looking pretty at all. Just perfect cards do every time what they need. Come on. You're kidding. Too much pressure, right? I couldn't stabilize at all, ever. It's been too much pressure for my opponent. Alright. So... okay, so I need this head flip, ideally. Nope, can't even get that. Alright, so I'm probably just going to lose right here of a double, because that's what my opponents do best. Having the 35 cards, right? 3 doubles left. What are the double? I mean, Rapid Strike. Escape Rope also does it. There's a Marty, so my altar is now gone. So even if they whiff, I am not going to get the Altaria down, because they have the perfect supporter to counter me in that exact moment. I mean, nothing I can do, right? Literally nothing I can do. I could never stabilize. They had the perfect turn 2 with the double knockouts, plus the Marnie, the perfect boss KO on the Swablu, the perfect follow-up Marnie afterwards, with the double switch, with the escape rope. I can't. I can't. Yeah, Stamp to 2, right? Stamp to 2, they have 37 cards left in their deck. They're down to 20 now. Stamp to 2. Stamp to 2. Anyways. I get Marnie to 5 to 4 and then top deck, and the game's over. I stamp my opponent to 2. They beat me. Nice. Alright. Over Kate. Let's see what you have. Frustrating to lose that way. It's just like you have an immediate auto win basically, and then you can't just get the one card you need, you know? The one card you need. Or you need your opponent to whiff like the one thing, right? The one thing, and it doesn't happen. Oh well. Okay, double Jirachi. We're back to going up against Urshifu. We're back to going up against Urshifu. So here's where, like, if my opponent had Stellar Wish first, they didn't thin the deck. If they had Stellar Wish first and found a Quick Ball, they could have saved that Pokemon for the VMAX, right? But who am I to say these things? Just Intrepid Sword, and then they're gonna go for the Marty. Escape Rope helps them switch, but I have the doll, so it's not super hurtful. We'll see. Let's see if the Absol actually matters at some point. Yep, there's a quick pull. Like I said, my opponent sequencing before or in their first turn was a little bit questionable. Because if they had Stellar Wish first, they could have maybe found a quick ball and then had the Pokemon, and then they would have the VMAX now. Okay. Best case scenario, My opponent attaches another Rapid Strike to the Urshifu. And then I can go Giratina away them both. Okay. So Ordinary Rod gone, they immediately evolve. They don't have knockout right here. Nice, perfect. Okay, well they discard the energy themselves. That works out okay. Because now I can more safely play down their down one boss, play down the Swablu, right? Ideally, I can more safely play down the Swablu now. And if I bench double Swablu, which is impossible because I priced the other one, I might have been okay, right? They are down 2 switching cards, so I don't expect this to be super useful right about now. And sure, let's establish the Grimer. Let's do this. And let's just Intrepid Sword. Alright. We establish Altaria. My opponent doesn't have switch, boss, etc. And they play the tower. Nice. Nice. Well, now I need switch, energy, boss. Switch, energy, boss complicates things for me for sure. Switch, energy, boss definitely complicates things right here. Alright, well, every time, dude. Here we go, Marty. Here we go. Alright, we got the Altaria. We are dead drawing, but we got the Altaria. That should be... Oh, you know what? It's actually not good enough because of that Mew. The Mew can actually KO my Altaria. Jeez. The Mew can actually KO the Altaria. So how do I deal with the Mew? I just trap something, right? I need to continue to trap something. Continue to trap this guy, or that guy rather, probably. Okay. And Mew also takes 4 hits, right? He also takes 4 hits, so that's potentially good. Alright. Well, there's a Giratina, though it might be too late. Because now my opponent goes to attach and KOs both on the bench. Decides to retreat, however. Probably should have Scoop Up Net at the Grimer to prevent that prize card. Alright, so the Mew is a 1 Pokemon. Now it only takes 3 hits for the Mew to KO my Altarium. I can't confuse the Mew. It's probably what I'll have to do. Confuse the Mew and eventually trap that guy or something. There's the energy. There's another 6 second, double 6 seconds. Dude, what the heck is this list? I keep playing against like the perfect counters to my decks. Alright. So I will do, and I'm not drawing any supporters, right? I haven't played a single supporter. I guess I can Scoop Up Net the Altaria, but then that thing becomes a threat, right? It's probably what I'll have to do. I'll have to like bench the Absol and Scoop Up Net the Swablu and the Altaria and then Stamp, perhaps? They're down 3 research, only 1 Marty though. Assuming they play 4. No supporters, dude. What the heck? Okay. Mew hits itself. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You know what? Right, bench you. They have crushing hammers as well? What the heck is that? What am I playing against, dude? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna bench the Absol in case my opponent tries to retreat. Alright, now we're talking. Well, no, not really. Not really, never mind. So, best case scenario, the Mew KOs itself. Them evolving is actually good. Like, now I can trap that guy. Nice! The Mew KOs itself. Awesome. That is actually quite awesome. Okay, so I'll do this, and I'll discard your energy, my friend. And there we go. Jeez. Jeez, and that turn is when I probably would have used Scoop of Net on the Altaria, bench the Swablu just to heal the damage. But nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. So it's all about Altaria, apparently. Not quite the Muk. It's all about Altaria today. It's all about the Altaria. We're up against Vitor Lugon, probably one of the best Brazilian players at the moment, who loves Pikarom. He absolutely loves Pikarom decks. And that Eldegoss, we don't know. Alright, so I'm thinking of all the cards in my hand, I feel like the Scoop of Net is probably the least useful at the moment. So I'm gonna grab Snorlax. If he's playing Pikarom, this game might also come down to Altaria, basically. Yeah, sure. Hopefully it's not a welder deck. Oh, this hand, dude. I can't. Yep, it is Pikarom, okay. Alright, we get Marnie. I think that's alright, honestly. Yeah, that's pretty alright. See the Mewtwo. See a switch. I'm happy to see that switch. Ooh, no Bolton for him. No Bolton for him. Okay, so I'm gonna go quick pull the Will for... I'm gonna grab Absol. This will mess with his plan. Yeah, I like the Absol, and then into this, grab the Will back. Okay, so we'll do this. Honestly, let's take a look. Okay, 2 Research and Marnie and 2 Lightning. That's alright. Okay. Probably gonna Marnie after I use Snorlax, which makes sense. See the Coco, and we see a Research. Okay, if he uses the Coco, then Altaria becomes our priority. See the attachment. He does need a switch. Oh, he simply passes. Okay, so never mind. He's not he's not playing towards that, which makes sense, I guess. I mean, all I need to do is basically trap Crobat, right? Pretty much. Do I want to Bird Keeper at all? I don't think I do. I'm just gonna drop it, sorry. He discarded. He's down 2 Marnies, so that's sort of good news. Okay, gets rid of my Crushing Hammer. Not being weak to Crushing Hammer is so nice. Grabs the Boltund, does bench the Boltund. Now he uses Dance of the Ancients. Okay, so now we go Swablu, right? There's the attachment, so Absol definitely helped, I would say. Alright, so here we go. Snorlax will go down. So the question is, who does he power up? My hand isn't good though. Fortunately, my hand isn't good. So who does he power up? Okay, he powers himself up. I don't think there's a way for me to prevent the 3 prizes unless he flips Tails, right? So we'll do this, and then hopefully hit a switch here off of this Muk. Oh my gosh, 2 switches and an Air Balloon. Wow. Nice. That was a sick Muk, honestly. That was an insane Muk to get. Alright. He might actually go after the Absol. Now he got rid of an energy. He's down 3 switches now. And by attaching there, okay, he's confused. Alright. That ends up working out nicely. I don't have a way to prevent this situation again though. Okay, he's down 3 switches and 2 Air Balloons. So if I go boss on the Crobat, that should be safe-ish, right? That should be safe-ish. Do I want... No. I was thinking Munchlax, but no, I think I'd rather just draw more cards. If I... you know what? I should have Pokemon for Swablu. I should have Pokemon for Swablu, actually. Alright, there's a Swell. My Absol is still very valid here, though. Gosh, it's so nice to not be affected by Crushing Hammers and whatnot. So there's 2, 8, 9. So he still has a good enough amount of energies left, I believe. Alright. Double Stamp and the Quick Wall. Double Stamp and the Quick Wall. I think I'm going to establish the Swablu because why not, right? Why not? Might make him a bit like go reckless or something. And let's go Intrepid. Alright. So I got a Bird Keeper. So now, well, we know he has all his boss available still, actually. Alright, we see an attachment. Which is fine because I have Giratina, so what I'm gonna do is Bird Keeper onto the doll, send the doll back and play Giratina. Right, that's 100% gonna be the plan. I really want my Giovanni's Exile, which now I have found. Alright, so we bring up the Swablu, we evolve, and we go like this. And that should be game over, I wanna say. That should pretty much be game over, I reckon. Yeah, let's go. Nice. Nice solid victory. Nice solid victory right there. Love this deck for sure. Absolutely love it. that will be all for today's video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the games. I like this deck because it lets me think, unless your opponent just goes full out aggression like the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX deck that we lost to, but can't have it all, right?